PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is James Spann. This is the Valentine's Day edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning version here. And it's a cold Valentine's morning, but we are forecasting a big warm-up today. Let's take a look out the window early this morning, and man, it's cold. There's a look at our sky cam in downtown Jasper at 5 o'clock. They're showing 21 degrees. That's the view from the top of the King Building. Down in Chilton County, you're looking at the Clanton City Hall complex there. And down there, they are also in the low 20s, and pretty much the same deal in Shelby County. That's our Inverness sky cam. We're looking north from the top of the Wingate Inn. The sky is clear, and we do have a number of our sky watchers in the colder spots checking in with readings in the mid to upper teens. Well, there's a look at the water vapor satellite imagery this morning. We are in between waves, so it's going to be a sunny day today. The wave that brought the cold air and the rain night before last is moving off the east coast, and we've got that new storm out west, and that will be impacting Alabama late in the weekend. And with that new storm out west, a whole slew of winter storm watches and warnings, even down into Arizona and New Mexico, the mountains there. And that might set the stage for a severe weather risk here Sunday, as you'll see in just a moment. Now, there's a look at the temperatures, and, of course, it's awfully cold here with upper teens down into Alabama. But look in Canada. I see a 50 below zero Fahrenheit up there. It has been a really tough winter for those folks. Okay, let's look at the convective outlook. This is for tomorrow. For Friday, there's a slight risk of severe weather over parts of central and south Texas. For Saturday, the risk expands to include much of Texas, the eastern half, and parts of southwestern Louisiana. And then on Sunday, this is day 4, there's a slight risk or a severe weather risk for parts of southeastern Mississippi, the southern half of Alabama and Georgia, and then over into the eastern Carolinas and parts of North Florida. And I might suggest that risk could be pulled farther north based on the latest model trends here. Here's the QPF chart. This is what we're expecting through Monday evening of next week. And the bullseyes out there over Texas, amounts of 3 to 4 inches over the eastern part of the Lone Star State and around here, that's suggesting rainfall amounts of over 1 inch for much of north and central Alabama. And again, it looks like the bulk of that will be falling on Sunday. There's a look at the latest GFS, the 06C run, valid at noon today. Our lead wave is moving off the coast, the upper Atlantic coast. The second one is digging down out west. And again, we're in between all of that, so it's going to be a sunny day with a big warm-up despite the hard freeze this morning. We should wind up in the upper 50s, maybe 60 in spots today. Be a huge warm-up. Many locations have a chance of climbing 40 degrees. Dry air heats very effectively. Tomorrow, the system in the southwest digs down to near Phoenix. At the surface, a little moisture shows up off to the west of here. But the day should be dry, and there might be a shower tomorrow night, but I really think most of the state will stay dry even then. And even Saturday, look how far west the system is. It's over El Paso, and that looks bone dry. And I think we can really back off on the chance of showers Saturday based on the runs we've seen the last couple of days. In fact, Saturday we should warm up pretty nicely while Texas gets drenched. And here's the big day. This is Sunday. The trough comes out. It begins to phase with that northern branch. And with all of that phasing going on, you've got a deep surface low, and look at this location now. You know, just a couple of days ago, the model had that thing near Jackson and Muscle Shoals. Well, now it's got the thing closer to St. Louis. A rapidly deepening surface low, 996 millibars, and certainly that looks like we might be in for a severe weather episode Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening here. And you can see why I'm thinking the guys at SPC are going to need to pull that risk well to the north. So Sunday looking problematic in terms of a severe weather threat. Now there's a look at 6 o'clock Sunday evening. The surface low deepens even more, 988 millibars near Indianapolis. And boy, what a big snow that's going to be for Chicago if this is right. This could bring a foot of snow up there. So if you're traveling to Chicago Sunday evening, good luck with that. And then Monday, the whole thing phases up, and here comes a flood of cold air. There's the trough over the east, and Monday looks a lot like yesterday. Windy, cold, maybe a few morning flurries. And look at the pressure in that thing up there. I can't even read the numbers. I think that's 978 millibars. And then Tuesday will be a very cold morning, obviously, and Tuesday looks cold and dry. And then Wednesday of next week, the thickness values come up and we start to warm up again. We'll go out 5 more days. The 25th, nice-looking trough there showing up, and that looks awfully wet. And by golly, that looks like a good snow there for Memphis and maybe Little Rock if this is right. But, hey, we all know this is voodoo. But the pattern, the bottom line is what we're seeing is the pattern should stay very active. And then out there at the end of the cycle, this is the 29th, and yes, this is leap year. That looks like the cold trough will be back in the northwest with all of the stormy action up north. But, of course, as we all know, there's not much specific skill in anything out there this far in advance. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.